Hey Scorpio, this is Veritas Malefica with a general reading for your sign for the new moon in Scorpio on, November 2nd, 2024. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, not a personal reading, so not all of the messages may resonate specifically for you. If you are looking for a personal reading, I do offer them on a limited basis. The information for how to book that is listed below in the description box. I've already meditated on the energies and shuffled the cards, and we're going to go ahead and pull some. I got very on brand energy for this moon, which is transformation and change. I feel like things are shifting and things are changing. And given that the cards are not wanting to come out, there may be some resistance on your part to that entire process. I have a feeling with this deck, I'm only going to be getting a few for each sign. So that is definitely coming through. This is the Fairies and Magical Creatures deck, and it can be, let's just say she has a personality. But I love it for this time of year. I feel like the fairies, the fae, are just in general very present in this time of year. The veil is thin, and, you know, let that energy come through. So we have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. For me, this is giving walking away vibes. But again, I'm feeling like resistance towards walking away. Like you're not wanting to cooperate as much with this energy. I'm getting a vibe of clinging, just as this character is clinging to this rock, clinging to something that you think is going to keep you afloat, but it's actually not. There's some kind of need to release and let things go. And from the looks of it, it's because there's good things coming. There is change happening, whether you like it or not. We have the Wheel of Fortune out on the deck. Because everything's stuck in the deck, though, again, I just feel like this is a sticky, maybe this is the beginning of a change. And you're not willing to have it happen so fast. You want it to go a little bit slow. And that's also coming through with the King of Wands being here in reverse. It's like a stubborn, sticky energy where, like, I guess the caution is to not let yourself get too stuck or hung up on the little things, or to kind of release a little bit more and go with the flow and to take action rather than to not. I see you being very resistant, and I don't see you making any motions anytime soon, but this is what's coming. And the energy is here. You're the one who's like, no, I don't want to move in that direction. I'm going to stay right here where it's comfortable, where I know what's going on, where I have all the things that I need. But that's the thing, is like, you don't know what's in the unknown, and there may be something better there for you. And by not allowing the energy to flow and go into what's new, you're actually blocking yourself from your own blessings. So that's something to think about. Let me get a bit more on the King of Wands here. Yes, lots of resistant, stubborn energy. And it's coming whether you want it to or not. This change is coming. We have the Eight of Wands stuck in the deck. This is rapid fire energy. It's the King of Wands is here. The High Priestess and the Nine of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Swords. All of this is giving me like something new is coming, and it's coming in quite rapidly. But again, I feel like there's a lot of resistance. You think that you're not going to have everything you need. You feel unprepared, like you haven't packed enough for the trip, something like that. Like you don't have enough, or you didn't bring enough pairs of shoes, or you forgot toothpaste, or you didn't bring enough pairs of underwear for your vacation, sort of thing, or like your luggage was lost. That's the kind of energy I'm getting, where but it's all in your head. It's not necessarily what's actually happening. This change is here to rapidly transform your life and to give you what you actually need. It's bringing in a fresh new start, and it's coming in with a great deal of balance. I see justice there underneath that Ace of Swords. So your intuition, oddly enough, is kind of steering you astray, which looks like you're being clouded by your own lens. And it also, I feel like this is a lack mentality thing. This is you feeling like you don't have everything you need, when in fact you do. And also, even if you don't feel like you don't have it, the universe is facilitating. Here, take this. Here's this. Have this. Just go with the flow on the journey and the process, because great things are coming. New things are coming, and balance and justice are on their way. You're going to be fine in this transition. It's about letting go. You don't know everything. You don't have all the answers, and you don't need to have everything all organized and ready to go in order to get through this and to get the positive aspects. Let's get more on the Wheel of Fortune and talk about, yeah, and this is flowing a little more readily. The cards are coming out. This is not your energy. This is universal energy. Yeah, do you want to block yourself from the action? This is saying you're not going to take the step. You're going to really ponder it and think about it. You're going to look at, how can I work with this? How can I change this? How can I make this work through the situation that I have? What do I want to create from what's going on here? What can I work with? But you're not going to take the action. I see you just thinking about it. So that's better than like not just being resistant. I feel like you're just really seeing things clearly and starting to accept the change that is coming. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wanting to look at what's coming. You're not wanting to move forward through those gates into the unknown. There's a lot of resistance towards moving forward, moving past whatever this is that you need to move past from. There's something you need to let go of, set down, transform into something else. The metamorphosis, it's Scorpio season. Scorpio, come on. Shed the dead weight. Shed the dead weight. You think you have no other option available to you, and you're just stuck in this energy. But I see the wheel turning, and I see you waking up to the fact that you can create what you want out of your own reality. I think it's just a processing period is kind of transpiring right now. So we're moving through that season of change, not quite ready to take the action yet, and kind of holding on to the feelings and the sentiments and the things that we think we need to hold on to. There's a lot of processing that's going to be going on around this new moon period. Not a lot of action being taken, but the wake up process will begin. And you will begin to understand that this does need to be let go, because something new is coming in and something new is being handed to you. Your perception of your scenario that you are stuck with no other option than where you are right now is false. You're going to realize that. That's heavy, Scorpio. Wouldn't expect any less from you. All right, let's get a few more cards from Santa Muerte and just see any other words of advice. I feel like this reading is very clear. I'm getting the word self-doubt. And we have strength in reverse coming out. Six of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and the Devil. All right, so that is like screaming at me. That is screaming that you just don't believe in yourself and you've been very disappointed and you're allowing your own toxic patterns to keep you contained. But it's up to you to make the choice to change. I see this season as you dealing with your issues and addressing the underlying emotional disappointments that other people have brought about in your sphere. But you are strong enough to deal with this. It's all about you've convinced yourself that you're not. But you're seeing things unclearly. Your intuition is off on that. So this season is about you clearing this out and letting go of the things that are not meant to be here. Because if you continue to hold on to them, you are going to keep yourself stuck. But I see you as moving through it and you will eventually let go. I don't think that this action will be taken anytime soon. You're going to just move into epiphany season. And I think this will be after the new moon. It may come with the full moon or it may take a couple of lunar cycles to get there. But this new moon, I think, is important for looking at what's holding me back and what do I feel tied to and why. Why do I feel like I can't have the things that I want? Or why do I feel like I need this particular thing to do that? You don't need it. The universe is constantly handing you gifts and you are constantly able to manifest exactly what it is that you want to get forward into the next stage. Interesting. That's what I see for you, Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. I feel like that was beautiful. That was awesome. Yeah, look at what it is that you're preventing your own success at. How are you preventing your own success? How are you preventing your own creation process? How are you blocking what the universe is giving you? Why do you think that you know more than universal intelligence does? You don't. And the moment you realize and wake up, that's when you're going to start creating again. That's when you're going to start conceptualizing and feeling your way into a different season. Sending you all the love, Scorpio. I'm going to leave it at that and disconnect from the energy. Yeah, lots of introspection for you this season, which that's right on brand too. Well, I hope you have a good birthday season despite this. And yes, I look forward to reading for you again for the next lunar cycle. We'll see where you're at when we come to the next full moon. Thanks very much, Scorpio.